Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, guys. Just as I was all set to click the button to go live, the plumber called. So, everything is cool, but I just had to talk to him for a minute. Hi, Mariah. I messaged. There it goes again. Excuse me just a second. Okay, that's something else. All right. Hi, Mandy. Mariah, I sent you an email back, although I forgot to put my address, your address. I need your address too. So, um, sorry. When I get sidetracked like that, my brain doesn't always function the way I think it should. Oh, I love that little piece of paper. Okay, you sent it. All right, sounds good. Um, I really like that. I think it needs to be in a Sunday paper. Sunday needs. I'm making a little tiny trash bin. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Sherry. That I can use on my in my Sunday journal. I'm also sorting this out, sort of a little bit, this pile, because we get these piles and then nothing happens with them. Uh, and I'm tired of having these piles everywhere. So sorry if that's boring, but I'll be done in a minute. Hi, Linda. The studio cleanup situation is, as you can see, it's working. It's just definitely not getting there very fast. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. Once I sort these, then I'll figure out how I'm gonna store them. Is my plan. Right this minute, I just want to get them to where they're sorted out a little bit. So, how's everybody's week going? Can I say hi to everybody? I hope so. That's really cool too. Yep, I threw a piece away. Maybe bad, but I'm tired of having so much stuff in my way. Hi, Julie. Oh, that is so pretty. All right. I think we're about to get this little pile sorted. These are leftover pieces of napkin. Can I say hi to Linda? I hope I said hello to everybody. Okay, all of those are pieces of napkin. Those are, okay. At least I kind of know. Okay. Kind of know. Kind of know. Your last week off work. Yay. Okay, that's a good spot for it right there. I was going to tell you a couple things. First, I want to show you a really pretty card I got. This came from Journey, and I am guessing it is a copy of a painting she did. Isn't that pretty? It's a postcard, so I can't really show you the back, but she's put it on watercolor paper. And isn't that pretty? And then what she did was she mounted it. This is some other kind of paper on the sides, and she mounted it, or washi tape maybe. Julie Boo have to go to network. Well, I'm gonna have to get busy here soon. I have Friday night after the live stream. I have a show, so I'm gonna have to. I have to work this week. Hi Patricia. Hi Lori. Anyways, I'm just gonna pop this in here. I made a pocket the other day with somebody else's card. Whose card was that? That was Katie's card. And this pocket, this is from Teresa. So I can just pop this. I think this is prettier over here. And pop that in right there. So then I wanted to mention Friday. Yeah, wasn't it pretty, Linda? Did I throw away? That's not, I don't want to throw that away just yet. Lisa and I are streaming in Mary's. Yes, she does do amazing work, Lori. Mary's live stream for New Year's Eve, and we're streaming Eastern time 2:30 to 4:30. So Central time will be 1:30 to 3:30. Anyways, Lisa and I talked about it Sunday night. And these paper packs at Dollar Tree are getting easier to find. Our Dollar Trees have both of our Dollar Trees have had them every time we've been in lately. So we are going to do something with one of these Friday. At least we're going to start with it. So now, if you don't have a paper pack, don't hesitate to just grab up some of those scraps like I just was pulling out. Let me just pull out, what I'm talking about. Like this kind of pile of papers, different sizes, different papers. Don't hesitate to pull some paper packs out. We're streaming on we're streaming on my channel, Mariah. We'll be here on my channel, and Lisa's going to join me as long as she feels up to it. That's the biggest thing, is that she's gonna. Hi, Ann. She's gonna join me. I haven't seen the paper packs like that here. I will also tell you that for a long time, and I don't go to Walmart very often, but Walmart had different kinds of scrap paper packs. But you don't have to have a paper pack. You could just use out of your scrap bin. That, we actually made a whole journal out of these once, and we enjoyed it. So we're going to play with one of these. That's right, Julie. Make up your own paper pack. Just take your scrap bin and use it. Okay, Brittany, you got to work that day, I imagine. If we don't finish it, because we only have 2 hours, we will probably finish playing with it in our streamathon. on the 10th and 11th, which I did not get the information out the other night. By the time I got dinner and talked to Lisa, I was just tired. So, Anne, did I say hi? I hope so. Hello, Anne. I thought today maybe I'd do a little glue book. Oh, honey, I'm sorry about that. Yes. You won't be able to do that. Just be careful and know that we're thinking about you. Okay. I was going to, these are my two itty bitty little glue books. This one, I usually do a double page spread, and I usually do it on some kind of a painty background. There's a painty background that's ready to do a spread on. Yay, glue booking! Well, and Mindy's here, so, and then Sunday I actually did one in this book, but we'll do another one because these I usually only do a single page. But where is my little? I was going to show you Sundays because it came out kind of cool. Okay, where are you? There it is. I really do kind of like it. I think it kind of came out cool. Of course, like everybody said, that weird looking U in the middle of. Well, hello, Lowe's Keepsakes and Creations. I do not have a first name for you. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. Did you take any pages out of those? No, Brittany, I did not take any pages out of. I don't think I did. I may have. I'll count in just a minute. Give me a second. Hi, Deborah. I'm Barbara Clark. And Carol. That U and K makes me think a word I don't want to think. Oh, okay. Lois. Hi, Lois. Lisa and I write lists because we can't remember things. And of course, my ink pen went away. Sorry, I can't do two things at once right now. It looks so tiny compared to mine, but I put a paper in each page so it thickened up quick. Okay, and oh, you type your list too? That's awesome. Jeffrey puts it in alphabetical order for us, and I just need him to get this put into the alphabetical order so that I can remember it. And if I missed anybody coming in while I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. Brittany, I won't tell you I didn't take some out because I knew it was going to get fat, and I may have pulled some out of there. Give me a second. Let's count this one. We'll count to see because there was originally 50 pages. So that, I don't know how they did that, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. Yeah, I pulled some pages out. So I did pull some pages out because there's only 36, 72, and there's supposed to be 100. There's 50 sheets of narrow ruled paper, so that means there'd be 100 pages, and there's only going to be 72 pages in here. So, okay, that sounds good, Mariah. Let's see. What shall we start with? Well, first we have to have some images out. So let's get some images out. And if I missed anybody coming in, I'm sorry. But I'm really glad everyone is here. Oh, this looks like a good spot to pull some images from. Let's just pull them all out. There is a pink flamingo in there that I think might have to be done something with today. So, hi, Deborah. And Julie, it is hot here. It's supposed Sunday. It is supposed to go from high 60s at night to 30 Sunday night. It's really weird. Okay, so I have this double page right here that I think we need to work on. I have a glue stick. Yep, there's two Deborahs here right now. Away from keyboard. Oh, okay. Well, I figured that she was going to be doing something working. Yeah, there's just it's just we're really warm right now. Yesterday it was 76 degrees. Okay. Now, we never are real cold, not usually, I shouldn't say never. We're usually not real cold in December, but it's usually not 76 degrees. That is really kind of cold. It's colder than normal. Or warmer than normal. I'm sorry, it's warmer than normal. You know, this always takes a while, right? I have to think about it. And of course, that doesn't look really great because the pink is too, it's too much the same because it's pink. So we may have to do something different. Let's see. Maybe we can. No, I don't like the red with that. It's not good. It is supposed to be winter for us, but we have certainly not had anything chilly. That's just way too big. Nothing is speaking to me. You guys have days like that? Where nothing speaks to you? Hi, Kathy. Normally we're hot, constant by now, but it's actually cold. Yeah, things are just kind of off. They're they're changing or something. I don't know what it is. You haven't played in your glue book for ages. Well, we mustn't do that. We must play a little bit. I haven't played on Sunday in a while, so I just realized how far out you guys are. So let's see if that will help. Yeah, Kathy, that's what I just said, that we're supposed to go Sunday from the high 60s at night. Sunday, we're supposed to go to the 30s. So it's going to be a dramatic change. I may have to put this one aside for a while. It just doesn't want to come together. Maybe I get to get out some more pictures. Where Sherry and I live, it's going down to minus 41 below zero tonight, and that's the Fahrenheit temperature. Yep. Hi, Barbara. Um, Mike from North Dakota posted a picture. I think it was just a picture in his on his community tab. But he was showing all the snow and mess that they have there. I'm just glad we're not in South Dakota anymore. It does not hurt my feelings to not be there at all. I kind of like this. wondering what else I might have though, because not going outside for anything. There you go. Uh-huh. Ooh, that's cold, Linda. That's very cold. Okay. I kind of like that, but I haven't decided if that's really what I want it to do. Let's see what else is in here. Got another whole stash of stuff here. Let's pull out some more and look to see if there's something else that maybe we'll see. Yeah, our temperatures are very unusual. That's a word. I don't know why it's nope. Hi Sharon. You like it? Okay. Well, I think that's where it's gonna go because it just that just needs it's just that's the only thing that seems to be working right this minute. So I think I'm going to leave it, honestly, because I kind of think it needs to just, that needs to be what it looks like. Hi, Cheryl. And is Becky here? Hi, Becky. Okay, let me see some. Oh dear, Cheryl. I'm sorry about that. With cut aparts? Thanks, Becky. I think that's where it's going to stay, but that just means I need to trim out that little bit in this piece and then put it all down. Yeah, I like it. Um, Sharon, I like snow if I don't have to go out in it. If I get to just sit and look at it, that makes me happy. But come here. Where are you, little thing? Do you like the dove? I like the dove over the little flowers I had. That was for sure. Um, Partially because it said tweet, tweet. You know, I sort of felt like it needed. Plus, it kind of pulls the blue from over here, which is another thing I liked about it. I love these tiny little pages. I like working on them. That's going to have to be glued down with art glitter glue because it's cardstock. It's from a greeting card of some sort. I can't remember what it was, but something I had that was a greeting card. Hmm. Okay. Cheryl, go lay down. Yeah, I noticed, Barbara. I'm headed over there. I'm not sure who's mods today or thank you, Julie. Thanks, Mindy. Thanks, guys. I didn't think about opening up. We've had an awful lot of that the last couple of weeks. They're here. Okay. Yep, Barbara, they're here. But Julie and Mindy got them. That's just a little heavy to put on with the glue stick. I just was afraid it wouldn't stay. So, okay. I'm happy with it. We'll have to paint another page before we finish up today. Since I've got a lot of you here, for those of you that came in later, Friday when Lisa and I are on Mary's stream, thank you guys, we are going to use a paper pack from Dollar Tree, one of these, you know, odds and ends of paper pack. Our Dollar Trees have been having them all the time, but if you don't have a paper pack or your Dollar Tree doesn't have one, if you want to play along, just use your scraps. Just grab your scraps and use them. So, okay, let's do one in here, which means this one is the one that I do a whole page. I cover the whole page. So, let's just work back here. Stay down. I put stuff on the whole entire page on this one. So, gonna work right there. There you go, Barbara. You can make up a paper pack out of what's on the floor of your studios. Julie, it disappears. It might show up that it's been reported or something, but it does disappear. When it's reported, it disappears. And that's why I usually use report instead of just block. Okay. We have to have something to start with. I usually have something to start with. What shall we start with? This is kind of cool. You could put that in the middle. Don't know. That's the other Sharon. Hi, Sharon. No one goes anywhere. They know. Yeah. Hi, Lisa. How you feeling today, girl? Well, Mindy, as soon as we learn the ins and outs, they will change them. I pretty much can guarantee that one. That seems to be the way it works. Okay, that doesn't, something about that one is not exciting me. I kind of like this one though, so maybe we'll try that one. There's a fish on this one. Let's put this way down here and put this fish. Maybe we should put it all the way down. Put that fish down there. Oh, then this one. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, there's a whale. Pretty good. Okay, that's what matters. Blah. That's what matters. Okay. Okay. A bag of scraps. Yep. Mindy, if you want to play along, a bag of scraps. I will probably be using either a little bit of glue stick or some of this mono aqua glue. But yeah, a bag of scraps. That's kind of what we're going to do. Now, some of these scraps are that paper that's a little hard to work with, so I'll probably set some of it aside for the time being. But yep, that's what we need is a bag of scraps. I'm just looking for something to use as the background for that. I'm on a mission to use up all my scraps before I start another journal. I may never make another journal. I keep finding more scraps. Oh, Kathy, my scraps are out of control. I what did I do with my I had a lot of fun making my journal for my scavenger hunt. You know, I put scraps together to make my scavenger hunt journal, which I had a lot of fun doing that. Scraps breed. Oh, they do. Uh-huh. I think so. Like rabbits. Oh, yes. Uh-huh. I kind of agree with you. I most definitely agree with you on that one, Julie. I'm trying to find, something that I want to be behind those things. I don't like that. That's just, I'm thinking maybe this. Yeah, I kind of like that. Collage sheets for days using products. Yeah, and Lisa and I made several. Of course, I didn't get near as many done as Lisa did, but we could have made tons of collage pages. I'm just trying to fill up the last of that white paper. I'll figure it out here in a few minutes. Okay. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. Would it be a pain if you asked to open the scrap bag and show you what's inside? No. Give me a minute to glue this down, Julie, and I'll open it. If you haven't seen what's in one before, and of course you probably haven't. I didn't think about that. They're all a little bit different. That much I'll tell you. I grabbed this one because I happen to like the scraps that were in it. I liked some of the colors. But I will open it as soon as I get this all glued down. That's crooked. You wouldn't think it would bother me, but it does. There. That's better. Wish you could order from them and not have to order a case. Yes. Thank you, Lisa. But really and truly, it will be something that you can just do a batch of a bag of scraps. Let me get this trimmed off. I can't put my other pieces on until I trim this off. I just love these little books. Okay, okay, this one goes there, but this one needs to go down first. Yeah. And like I said, in the past, our Walmart has had scrap packages. I just I haven't been to Walmart in a while, so I do not know what they have, honestly. Oops. I hope that whale is swimming right direction up. Most of it organized. Yay! Well, I put up a new video last night. This space right here is, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be off camera. Is way better than it was. I'll find some words for that in a few minutes. I redid this space because I had stuff, I had like containers from Mom's. The Walmart by you had rotten. Ooh. I don't go very often, Sharon. I don't like Walmart. Okay. Now this says 200 grams. And like I said, I have a couple of these paper packs that I got and I've set back aside. Our Lisa and I discussed it. Our Dollar Trees have had these more recently. They seemed like I haven't been in a couple months, in a month or so, but it seemed like they had the paper packs the last few times I'd been in. But this is a piece of glitter paper. Now, like I said, some of these papers, if you've got similar papers in your stash, they probably won't be as hard to work with as these. These are on very fibrous papers, and you cannot punch this. It gets a little rough to work with, I found. This is like a handmade paper. It's got a little bit of sparkle in it, but see, it's textured. The three top ones are usually pretty. They're just little pieces. This looks like it's got a basket weave in it. Let's turn these upside down so I can put it back in the envelope. Piece of cardstock. That's kind of creamy color. Yeah, the color of it was one of the reasons why was $1 or did it cost more, Tiny? It was $1. This was $1. Now the new Dollar Tree, apparently Dollar Trees are going up. I have not or are you talking about at Walmart? Because at Walmart they were a couple of dollars, but there was more paper in it and bigger paper. The last time I saw them, I think they were like $2.99 for the package at Walmart, but it had, bigger chunks of paper in it. And Barbara says, yes, her Dollar Tree is now $1.25 tree. And see, I haven't been in there since then. These are cardstock weight. Looks like they got damp. Oh, they've used water to cut it and it's bled a little bit, but they're cardstock weight. This is cardstock weight. That's about 4-inch square. Okay, and let's see, there's about 5 of them. This is some really weird paper. And once again, you cannot punch this stuff. It's very fibrous. It's fabulous. I love it. Some things at the dollar store are $1.50 now, too. Oof. See, you're going to have to, and if it's not going to be all one price, it's going to be very hard to decide if you want to buy something. I can guarantee I won't go as often because I'm not going to try to figure it out, especially if they don't put price tags on things, because that will irritate me. But I love the texture of this stuff, but I will tell you it's a little hard to you can cut it just fine, but it is hard to punch or do anything. Yeah, it's rough. It's fabulous, Julie, though. See how it's really pretty. Okay, what's this? This a lightweight cardstock. There's 4 pieces of it, so it's what, 4 by 8? No, 4 by 7, I would guess. None of these papers are very big. Oh, come on out of there. You have to open the drawer all the way. Yeah, about 4 by 7. Now these are paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sheets paper. I don't know if the thin Mandy, I don't know if the little thinlits would cut it. My steel rule dies would cut it. That's what I was thinking. China passing on their inflation to our art stuff. There you go, Sharon. Try that brown paper on the jelly plate. I don't know if I will because I really like this piece of paper. I have some wallpaper, textured wallpaper that's very much like this that I use on my jelly plate. So, I mean, you could, but I probably won't. This might be pretty with some of that rub and buff stuff on it, though, with gold or metallic. I live an hour from New York City, so I guess you figured you can afford it. There you go. Okay, this is paper. Okay. Okay, it's shiny on. It's smooth and shiny on one side, and brown, and like paper. So one side is shiny. But Mindy, yeah, I'm quite sure that my steel rule dies would cut through it. Ooh, fun, Becky. Anyway, so there's a fair amount of that. Okay, I'm trying to get to the red. This has a real nice handmade paper feel to it. It's heavier than cardstock, or not card. It's not heavier than cardstock. It's heavier than copy paper. It's not as heavy as watercolor, and it's got flat flecks in it, and there's about 5 or 6 sheets of that. This has the look of watercolor paper, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm guessing it's just another handmade paper. And there's only just a couple sheets of that. It's a little heavier. It's more like watercolor paper. Okay. This is the same kind of feel. It's a little heavier. It's not as heavy as cardstock. And there's 6 sheets of that. This is more that handmade looking type paper. I've been playing all day. Yay! Rice paper. I don't think it's rice paper, honestly. Sharon, it might be, but I don't think so. Doesn't feel like it. And like I said, just get some paper scraps out. This is again some, I don't know, it's got a thicker feel. Same is true with this blue part. And there was 3 sheets of that. There's only 1 sheet that's pink. Okay, now there's 2 different colors in this part. Oh, and that one's a little dirty. Can you see? It's got a mark on it. Not a big deal, but it is. This red is really pretty. It's this got a nice weight to it. It's got a little speckly thing in it. And looks like there's 7, 8 sheets of it. And then there's 2 sheets of this kind of burnt rust color. Yeah, somebody's finger marks. You get a lot in one package. Some of it is really pretty. When we made the little journals with it, we really enjoyed doing it. So we thought we would play with one again. I don't know if I'm going to get that back in there. I think we'll just do it like that. I'm not going to try to get it in the other way. But yeah, you get a fair amount. It says it's 200 grams, which that's by weight. I'm pretty sure the ones at Walmart were bigger packages, but don't yeah, the red. Hi, Linda. The red is a really pretty color. I picked this package out because it had some browns, the reds, the golds in it. I don't know that I'll use it all in one packet in one project. It's just it had more of the the colors that I thought I would use in it. So and like I said, a bag of scraps will work. Just a bag of, or some papers, just some papers. Okay, let's find a phrase or a word or something to go on this, because I've been putting, it doesn't have to have, but these pages I have been putting words on. So oh, I think I found it. That says collect beautiful moments. I kind of like that. No ouching. Oh, sorry about that, Mindy. No ouching. Yep, shop your supplies. It just so happened that that was in my supplies, so that's why we decided to use it. Now then, where am I going to put that? So I want to put it right there. No, probably not. I think we will put it right there. We're probably going to be making some journal type pages with it, Julie. All you need is the scraps. Only if I can find the brown. Okay. Sharon just found sparkly paper. We just wanted a project of some sort for Friday. We don't know if we'll get it done. Probably not, knowing me, I won't get it done. I don't know that my sparkly paper pad has any brown in it either. I did something with that ink pen that I had over here. I had a pen specifically for over here, and I've done something with it. Of course. And there's not one in there. Well, let's try this. Yeah, that will work. Gotta have some scribbles around our words. Okay. Black might be pretty. Yeah, it is kind of coppery. It is kind of coppery. There we go. I think I want to do another one. You guys up for another one? More playing in the glue book. Really like this bird. Let's find another spot. Okay. How come those corners are sticking out? Oh, I didn't trim them off. That's why. Yeah, Mindy, I agree. And that I only have a month or so, just a short time before we're going off on a trip. So, whatever I got to get done, I got to get done. So, there's another one. The corner's not chomped off yet. Okay. All right, let's find a spot to work. We need to work someplace where All right, we'll work right there. Oh, Julie, it does not. Okay, my colors don't have to be your colors. It does not have to be the same paper. It just grab your scraps, whatever you got. Okay. I really like this cardinal. So I thought I would do. Oh, sorry about the glare, guys. Just a minute. Let me drop the line. Oh my gosh. Oh. You just fell in love with it. I see. Okay. I probably bought that stupid piece of paper pack because of that one piece of paper, frankly. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. My sister. Bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. There you go. Agreed. Of course, when I start, Mariah, I never know where it's going to take me in the end. And sometimes I take them all back off of there and start over again. Hi, Mina. Yeah, Julia, it should be your Saturday, I think. Yeah, it's Friday. Our Friday should be your Saturday. I do not know what my husband is doing, but he's making a lot of noise in there. Excuse me just a minute, guys. Okay? I'll be right back. I need to leave them alone. Like yours? You can open and take one, but I need that stuff back to them. Okay? I do I don't want the boxes opened. No. Sorry, guys. No, I knew what was going on, Julie, and I wanted him to leave it alone. Is all. Did I say I said hi to Mina? I think. Okay. Sometimes this takes a long time. Sometimes it doesn't. That bird is cute on there, but it's too big, I think. I kind of like that. You guys got very quiet. I guess I'm not talking either, so. Gluing a napkin takes, yes, it does. It takes 100% concentration to glue a napkin. I will agree to that one. I keep rearranging stuff, Julie, and it doesn't seem to make it better. It just, I don't know. It just, when I slow down though and I stop talking, then I worry that I've I've lost y'all. I need to do some more fussy cutting too. I've noticed that when I put new images in, then I see the old images and they give me, you know, the new images as well as the old images give me ideas. Barbara's going to shop her scraps. There we go. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you, Lisa. I like it too. I think it came out. I like how it came out. So now if I can just get it put back together. I like doing them too, Sharon. I don't like bigger ones as much. I like the little tiny ones. These are fun. They can be very much a challenge, if you ask me, especially when I'm trying to cover the whole page. When I am just doing the other little book where I don't cover the whole page, it's much easier to do. This little book is more of a challenge. Sometimes you're torn between to fussy cut or just cut a square shape. Well, you see, I've got squarish shapes in there. And so, you know, if you're torn, then maybe just leave it squarish until it comes time to use it. That might be Mariah's attempting to work. Yeah, I need to go do some of that too. Okay, now then this needs to, okay, got to get it cut off over here. Garbage can. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. Hi, Brenda. Oh, it's a good thing I'm covering up that spot. Okay, now I gotta put this on there. Okay. Been watching in the back. Yay. And yes, Julie, they have been. It just seems like that's okay. Really like this one. A little stack of handmade paper. There you go. You posted the shiny sparkle paper you pulled out. Yay. Okay. Ta-da! That's page number 2 in there today. This book is behind, and Sundays I haven't gotten to these very much on Sunday lately, so need some words. Maybe a word. We'll see. What we got? If we look long enough in our stash, we oh, I like this word right here. It says joy, and I like that word. I think that will work perfectly. There, I have my bag. Another box of scraps together. Yay! Patricia's ready. With words and letters. Oh, you mean my little book that I keep stuffs in? I want to show you. Wonder where that's at. I think I've shown it, but okay, do I put it up there? Or do I put it over here and down right there? Upper corner or down towards the middle? I have to find that other book in just a second because I want to show it to you. Okay. I thought so. I thought so. Mm-hmm. That's where I liked it better, but okay. So this is the one that Mindy's talking about where I put my letters, I put all my letters in alphabetically, and then I put pictures and words and all that kind of stuff. This is getting really fat though. But I have a new book that I found in my mom's stuff. Let me back up a little bit. And I'll be right back. I got to go get it. I think it's on. Where did I put it? I'll be right back. Here, let me bring you back in so you have something pretty to look at. I don't want you to look at something boring for the next 5 seconds or 10 seconds or minutes or whatever it is. Okay, where are you, book? Oh, there it is. I put it where I thought where it belongs. Yep. How about that? I had put it where it belonged. Okay. Love the way the wings shape and the shapes of the palm frond and the flower center echo each other. Yeah, I think that's what they all have, that little bit of kind of feathery thing. This is kind of feathery and that's kind of feathery. A chunky monkey, yeah. That's the way it looks to me too, Mindy. And I love that little book. It works really well, but I need more room, I think. So I'm just going to move things around here for a minute. This was in my mom's stuffs, and it has a big pocket right here. So if I have some big images, I can put the bigger images in there. And then it has these are for old CD, not CD, repetition of pattern and color. Thank you, Mariah. They're for actually floppy disks, but it has little spots too that I could put, some little images in, like so. But I was going to show you because the other day I had an issue with something I was trying to organize, and give me 1 second because I have to dig it out of here. Okay, where are you? Oh, they're in front. Okay. Okay. So this, let me go up a little further. This is just a standard what do I want to call those? Sheet protector. Okay? Just a regular old sheet protector. Hope hope you mean pink and not oink. Well, here's the thing, Mariah, is that this is a standard sheet protector, and I have done this before with sheet protectors and just different things. Okay, this silly stencil will not go in this way because it's just enough too wide that it wouldn't go in, but it's delicate. It's unbelievably delicate. So I've got to protect it. So what I did was I took the sheet protector and I sliced all the way down here. Okay, and then I stitched up right here with the sewing machine. Now, I have tried gluing these things. You cannot glue them. You might be able to heat them and seal them, but you can't glue them. So what I was going to say, and if you'll give me a second, I'll go get a sheet protector and I'll show you what I'm thinking about doing in here. Let me go get a couple of sheet protectors. They're in the other room. Sorry, I hadn't planned to show this today, but that's okay. I want to do a actual video on doing it, but okay, so these sheet protectors will fit into any notebook. You're thinking using the heat tool thing to seal the end. Yeah, you might be able to. Okay, my thing is that I don't have one of those heat tools, and I do have my sewing machine, and so this worked really well. All I did was lengthen out my stitch a little bit and stitch it up. And I have done this. Hi, Melissa. I have done this before with sheet protectors to do other things. Let me put these away where they belong and put that box back. I was trying to sort my stencils and get things organized in there, and those were catching together. So anyways, these are small pockets. Really, they're smaller than this. Okay, and a bigger scrapbooky thing sometimes it still only has the small pockets. Nice. Oh, it's more than one way to skin a cat. That's right. One of those handheld sealers might work. I don't know. Somebody will have to tell us. But okay, so on this one, instead of one giant pocket, I want to make two bigger pockets, right? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to just split it right across here because the sides are still good on this one. But what I'll do is just maybe I better make a mark. Need to have something that will write on this and not bleed all over everywhere. Oh, good. Okay, I can see it. You guys might not be able to see it. Let me see if I can find something that will. I don't know whether or not this will write on there. Okay, you guys aren't going to be able to see it, but at least I can see the line. Sorry. Now I'm only going to cut one layer. I'm not going to cut the back layer. Okay, so now if I sew this up right along this bottom of this one, I have a bigger pocket up here and then another pocket down there. Heated up knife would probably work if you like fusing. Possibly a heated up knife would work. I don't know. Yeah, slide the cut. Oh my gosh, she's so smart. If I had put my cutting board in here, like Mariah suggested, I could have just cut it with my knife, but we only want to cut the top layer and then we want to sew the bottom layer. Now, I don't know about these. When I went to punch holes, okay, not holes, but thumb spots in this, the punch doesn't work very well. So what you need to do, give me just a second, let me get a scrap. When you want to punch a thumb spot in one of these kinds of plasticky things, you need to put paper in there. Now, I might have to put 2 layers of paper. I don't know if this is going to work. Come here. No, it's not going to work. This may not allow me to do a thumb spot. Some of this plastic stuff will not punch. I can cut it with my scissors, but yeah, it's not gonna punch. If you wanted a thumb spot, you're gonna have to cut it with your scissors. It almost did it. Yep, it almost did it, but it's I will tell you that I have found it's sometimes easier to just take your scissors and fold it. And now I have a little spot where my thumb can get in. It's just a little bit, but that's all that really matters. Yeah, and it did sort of. Now, what I'll do, though, is I will take this to the sewing machine, and the bottom of this upper section, I will stitch up. And then I have 2 large pockets to put bigger images in, which I intend to put in this book. The nice thing I liked about this, too, was it had elastic on it. So, but you could put it in any notebook. I mean, that's the thing. that I have sheet protectors. You can a lot of times find sheet protectors at the thrift store. This is these you can find this kind of book at the thrift store a lot. Now, this is a little different plastic, and if you put the paper, if you put some copy paper in here, you can punch your thumb spot easily. This kind of paper seems to work very well. Try sandwiching the plastic between the two layers of paper. Okay, I will try. Honestly, on the larger pockets, I don't know if you'd need it. It punched pretty nice. If it's sandwiched between the two layers, it did punch out pretty nice. So there you go. Your scrap paper has another use. Yes, Mindy. Okay, when I stitched this other one up, just a minute, let me pull it out. First off, don't use a needle that you intend to use for anything that has fabric. I mean, when you sew on paper or plastic, it ruins your needle, period. So that needle needs to be for your sewing on paper situations. It does not need to be a giant needle. A giant needle punches a big hole. You don't need a big hole. You need to think about how thick whatever this is you're sewing through. A standard size 80, 12 needle will sew through this plastic just fine. So will actually a 70 would. There's no reason to have a big heavy jeans needle on this. It's actually going to tear holes and cause more trouble. Yes, you could slow stitch them. You could easily slow stitch it. Hi, Dana. Then regular thread. This happened to be, because I use a lot of it, it happened to be a cone of serger thread, because I do use cone threads on my machine. I have a stand and I use it that way, but it's just a polyester thread. Okay, it's just something you would sew with, like garments. Lengthen your stitch a little bit. So a standard length stitch is about 2.5 to 3. I go up to around 4 stitch length, because the more holes you punch in paper, plastic, any of those things, that causes it to be more easily torn. So let me get you back in closer. The fewer holes per inch, the better off you are as far as tearing your paper or something like that. Like I said, a giant needle is going to make a bigger hole, going to make it more easily torn. Now, this is plastic. I didn't have any trouble stitching it at all. But some plastic, let me see what, okay. I have stitched these many, many times in the past. You can stitch plastic bags and stitch your own little book with plastic bags in it. Yes, less perforations. The less perforations you have, the better. Okay, but this plastic, because these plastic bags are kind of sticky, sometimes when you're trying to feed them through your sewing machine, it sticks. It's not that the sewing machine won't sew it. It's this plastic is sticking to the table bed. Okay, so to eliminate that little problem, there's 500 things you can do. But the easiest one is to grab a piece of tissue paper or deli paper or something like that and put it underneath. Acetate, more brittle stuff would probably be hard. Yes. Just a minute. I got a piece right here. I had some a little while ago. Okay, this plastic packaging, this will sew just fine, but it does tear more easily. It actually doesn't stick too bad to the table, so that will be fine. But if you're finding sticking that it's not feeding through, just put tissue paper on the top and bottom and stitch, and then tear your tissue paper away. Okay. This stuff might be more easily torn because of the perforations than these things. But I actually have like a travel bag that has these stitched into it so that I can put stuff in my travel bag, and they've been in there for probably close to 20 years, maybe longer. But they do have a tendency to stick to the bed and to the foot. So now I have toys. You guys know I have toys. I have special presser feet that are Teflon on the bottom so that you don't run into that problem, things like that. But a little bit of tissue paper will make your life a lot easier if you're finding it stuck. So, but this way you can make your your book have whatever size pages you want in it. So, or you can fix it where, you know, it works. So, does that make, I hope that makes sense. I hope it made sense. Now, anything that is heavy, like heavy cardboard, you want to be really careful with that. That's when you need a bigger needle. One of these days I'll get around and doing all those sewing machine videos. I really ought to do it. There's just so many hours in the day. But Mariah is right. Putting this inside of there and cutting it with a knife would have been easier. So let's clean up this mess. Uh-oh, what am I doing here? There we go. Okay. I really like that one. I like this one too. So, I need to paint a couple of pages for background, because this book, you know, we use the painted background, so I need to put some paint on a couple of pages so that we have that next time we want to play. Let's see here. I'm trying to fix, you know, I've been going back and forth to front to back kind of thing. So I'm just looking to see what we have left. This book is getting fuller than the other one because we have worked in it, double paged. Okay, we're going to paint these right there. Hi, Kathy. Nope. Mariah, whatever you send, I'll find some little project to do. Mariah and I are doing a paper swap so that we can do something with each other's paper. So anything you send will be fabulous. Okay, we need some paint on this page. How about blue and gold? Yeah, blue and gold. Swap and make. There you go. That's what we'll call it. Swap and make. Okay, you know what? I hate these tubes of paint. I'm going to smack and drag it. Yep, I'm going to smack and drag it. Yep. That's what I've done to all of the pages in this book. This is the prettiest colors of paint, but it just, the tubes are a pain. The lids want to cross thread and I don't like it on my jelly plate at all. Blue and gold classic. That's what I thought. I haven't done anything with blue and gold in this book so far. Okay. Oh, the paint didn't go on the page. It went in a big blob. Oh, that's pretty. Heat tool, if it won't open up, if it's water-based, will it work for acrylic? I don't know if it will work for acrylic or not, but what I do find is that if I squeeze where the threads are with my pliers, it breaks whatever's in there loose and it opens up. So that will be ready for the next time we get a chance to play in this little book. Let me put it away because I don't want to have that all over everywhere. And clean up my table. Yeah, I like the blue and gold. A little more gold. Nina says I need a little more gold. Okay, just a minute. Let me clean this up because otherwise it'll end up on the page. Just a little. Okay. My baby wipes are getting dry. Okay, I'm going to need that again in a minute. But yeah, Julie, if you take hold of, this is the part you turn, but down here, right in there is where it's against the threads. And if I squeeze it, because the lid's plastic, it cracks the acrylic and it seems to work pretty good, but it's just that I have to do it. And I think it would just be that I wouldn't have to do it every single time. What do you think, Mina? Is that enough? I'm waiting for her answer. Just to tell me it's enough. Okay. Julie says it's enough. I'm waiting for Mina to tell me if that's enough gold. Okay, she says yup. Okay. Now we got to spray the table again because of course I got paint on my hands too. Thanks, Kathy. Oh, come here. I use so few of these that they get really dry really fast. So, okay. Now I want to pick these up. But I really like this. I just realized that I've got another one of those letters. This giant letter is not near as weird as the other one. And I don't, oh, I must have several. I don't remember cutting these out, but I know I did. Oh, that's okay, Mina. These letters are really weird. Who knows what it was out of? I'm sure that is a picture of some wall somewhere. Okay, let's put these away. Let's get those guys need to be cut out. I don't know why they're not cut out. Not the skull though, yeah. It's hard telling. I still want to use this pair of pink sunglasses. I just haven't found anything that I want to use them on. The skull makes me think of Day of the Dead things. The sugar skulls, sugar skulls are kind of cool. I like them. For some reason, my fingers don't want to pick all those little papers up today. Okay, you were down here. Do I have a go-to favorite magazine that I cut out of? Not really. It depends on what I'm doing. I love seed catalogs, Mindy, with the flowers and stuff in them. Sometimes they're not real usable. It all depends on the catalog. Travel and Leisure is one I like. I'm thinking things like Women's Day and some of those. Oh, there's one called Guns and Guard. I'll go get some. I'll be right back. There's a couple that I like better than others. Y'all set for another set of alphabet cards? Oh, yes. Patty, I do I like to make words out of these. Like ransom letter words, ransom words. Um I'll be right back, guys. I'm sure there's one here. Yeah, it's just a big, there it is. But there's another one. Yeah, I know, it's a really weird title. Oh, yeah, that's true, Jeff. They are. My husband says it's a really weird title on this magazine, but they're trying to get both the husband and the wife in the. One of my favorites are these. I wouldn't pay for them just to cut them up, but when Mom bought them, I really like this magazine for cutting up because it's always got cool little images in it. There's a couple different ones that she would get. This is Designs and Machine Embroidery, and this is just Creative Embroidery. But you see, there's a cool seahorse. There's cool flowers. There's usually images like these things. I've used a lot of those over the times. Some of them are better than others. And I find more images in the advertisements than I do in the articles. This one is Designs and Machine Embroidery, and this is a really nice one. Quilt magazines are really nice to tear up too because they have color and things like that in the background. But see, this is the advertising, but look at these cute. Hi, Vicky. Cute little guys on there. They're little they have on little flower hats. So, but the thing of it is that you could go through here and not find anything, and then the next magazine you might find something. So, I just go through all of them. Oh, look at there. Look at that beautiful hummingbird and flower. But not only that, look at the words. Your destiny awaits. I would have saved that probably for my for the title in it. These are some nice advertisings. Midwest Living is one that sometimes has some cool stuff in it. But I pull a lot of strange images too. And okay, this is the ad. But I probably would have pulled this page because I like this section of that little picture. And what I do usually when I go through here, I will go through and I'll yank the whole page. Okay, I really like this hotel door right there. This little section. But I'll pull the whole page, and then I have tubs, and I will sit the pages in the tubs for the time being. And oh, these two little kids are cute. And then I'll go through and whittle down the pages. All right, I happen to like those lights on that. Okay, so that's another one I like. Okay, and this one, if Lisa's still here, she'll remember. It's called Recycle something. I get this for free. Now, these magazines Mom buys, and she hasn't bought any in a long time. She's not sewing anymore, so she doesn't buy them. But this one I got for free with whatever recycle it is. It's called Recycle something. Recycle Bank. Thank you. I knew if Lisa was here, she would do it. It's called recyclebank.com, and you have to go there and you have to do a little bit of work, and then they will send you magazines for free. And I also get this one for free, and it's another good one because it will have all kinds of okay, I love these leaves in right there. And while I might pull this whole page for this picture, it'd probably be just that little bit right there that I would use, or something like that. Okay, this guy on the side of the mountain's kind of cool right here. I probably would grab the page, but later I'll cut it down to where it's just this little piece. Oh, I like this page just for these. And I look at the page, I look at the images, but a lot of times I look at little parts of the images. What I usually do, okay, right now I'd see this, okay? If there's no image on there that I wanted, I would pull this and I'd put it in a pile for words. Just words. A lot of times when it's when I'm done pulling the images out, and I will pull the words that are cool. Like this says, open up to the world. I like that, but I like this image. So I'll pull this whole page. And then when I start cutting out images and just making them smaller to fit in a smaller thing, I will separate the words. I don't know if there's words in this because I haven't read it just yet, but I like the handwriting on it. So I probably would just pull that page and put it in my word pile or my letter pile. And then every so often I will go back through the magazine and just pull out. Okay, now this is kind of a cool image just because of the color. But because this is nothing as far as words go, but I might pull that and cut the little letters apart to put in my little book so that I have them in my letter file. Let's see. Now look, I like that image right there. But unless the type grabs me, I usually wait until I need letters. Now, like those, I might grab those just because they're for my letters. But I usually kind of make piles. I make an image pile and okay, let's just do that. Okay. I really like this image just because I like the colors of it. Not so much the what it is, but its color. So I'll set that in the image pile. I'm not intrigued by this image at all, but I do kind of like these letters. So I'll pull this out. I always look on the back. No, that image is okay, but it's probably not something I need because I have a lot of images like that. So I'll put this in a letter pile. And then I will make it smaller later. I just put them away that way for now, and I make them smaller later. But I always look at the image not so much as just the whole image, but the little pieces that are in the image. I often look at architecture like that little spot right there kind of thing. So the Travel and Leisure is one. It's not something that has a lot in it. This one always has quite a bit in it. It's kind of a weird magazine. It's called Garden and Gun, and I did not, this is another free one from recyclebank.com. I didn't order it for a long time because I figured it was going to be more on the order of one of my husband's Jeep magazines. And I do get things out of them. Then I ordered it, and it's more on the order of Southern Living. So it's got some. Come on, that book is in the way. Just a minute. I got a avalanche starting over here, guys. Just a second. There we go. It's okay. So now this image does not intrigue me at all, but this texture right here does. So I would probably pull these 2 pages just for that and take it apart later. I pull the images and I stick them aside for now. But see this? Oh, now there you go. That's really cool. But I love the color in that image. Yeah, the words on that page were good too. Let me see. Yeah. And I will pull it. I'll put it in a pile and I'll sort it later. Okay, Teresa's gonna go make biscuits. Sounds like a plan. But okay, and a lot of times there's art in a page. Well, it's not so much about the art, it's about the colors that are in there. Because I'm going to use it in a collage, so it's going to get kind of used in a different manner. I don't feel bad about using someone's art if I'm cutting it up and putting it in another collage. Now, to just put it in as an art piece, I don't. Oh, I love this. This is an ad. And I've pulled this ad a couple of times because of this bug right here. I just love it. So, and then I like some of the print and stuff elsewhere too. But see, this is an odd magazine. It's a very odd magazine. There's very interest. This is an interesting article. I thought I'd already read this article. This is about replanting some of South Florida where the hurricanes have messed up the mangroves. Mangrove network. Yeah. Oh, and you guys know I like jewelry. Um, I like to use jewelry in a lot of things. So that means that things like Vogue and um, those fashion magazines, when I get my hands on them, um, I love those for the jewelry ads. Um, the biggest thing I think I could tell you about what I do, Mindy, is that I pull from a lot of different magazines. Um, it does not take a long time to get several magazine subscriptions by Kathy from Recycle Bank. Um, I I think the only magazine that okay, all of these magazines. So yeah, all of these magazines are freebies except for the embroidery magazines from my mama. Happy New Year! Bye, Linda. Um, this is Southern Living. And I love that church spire. I would pull this out like so. I'd stick it in my pile. Down the road, when I start taking images out of that big tub, I'll probably pull this set of words because I like this loves right there, but also I like these letters, so I'll save them. I like that right there. Oh, well, of course I'd pull that. Oh, look at all the Christmas trees over here. So, you know, I just pull from everywhere. And then I have these big tubs. Just a minute, I'll get one down. Oh, they're far, far away. Okay. Stay. So then I have these big tubs like this that I stick images in. Okay. And so this is just a pile of all these pages like this. But then when I get a chance or I'm not doing anything in front of and I have right now, Mindy, I have 5 of these full, okay? Because the magazines come in, I get them to this stage and then kind of get stopped, okay? I made a new card out of the junk pile I pulled out and didn't know what to do with. There you go. Yay, Barbara. Okay, so I have this in here. And I'm sitting watching videos. And I will lot of times I make sure I haven't gotten something on the other side that I really, really like and I've turned it upside down by accident. So I haven't. So I'll pull this, and this will go in one pile because it's words. And this is a little too big for my other tub, but I think I can make it fit. So, because what I really like is the spire. So I will jump off that and jump off this, because then I have this box, and this is a box of littler images. See, there's some smaller images, and I will take the smaller images and I'll put them in there. And I didn't realize these were little, but they'll go in there. Hi, Picola. I am positive that at night magazines multiply. Yes, they do. Yeah, they do, Miss Helen. So then they're in these little tubs. And like, okay, so I can take this smaller one and I can put it in a smaller tub. Oh, this is a magazine I used to get. It's called Sunshine Artist. It's got, what do I want to say? It's got shows for art shows. Okay, it's an art show magazine. So it doesn't have a lot of images in it. It usually has more about different art shows that you can sign up to be in. Okay, so this is too big to fit in my small tub. So I will just get these images a little smaller, just roughly, so that they can go in my smaller tub. Okay, but this word right here makes good letters for my letter book. It's not a fancy word. It's not a word I particularly... Okay, and so will those. And I do need some new letters for my letter book. I put very little in the recycle bin, just so you know. Okay, and I'm saving numbers now too. I really like those numbers. Okay. And then see how these are small images on a big piece of paper. I've wasted a bunch of space. Okay, now you asked me earlier about whether to fussy cut or not, Mindy. This one I probably would fussy cut out just across the top and across the bottom. This one I would leave whole. It all depends. Then later I might decide I need these coffee cups cut out. It all depends on the thing. Okay, so this one doesn't have much on it. It's going in the trash can. So that's kind of how I decide. But I don't even fussy cut. This box is where I'll grab stuff out of to fussy cut to go into this book. Okay, now here's, oh, those are really cute. I need to fussy cut some of those out. Oh, look at these cute little ties. Now this came out of Mom's, one of Mom's embroidery books. That I can tell you, so did that. So those embroidery books are nice if somebody around you uses them. Now he's missing his tail. That's okay because I can put him along the edge of something. And I need to go through and I need to do those things like pull that out. This is This is a seed catalog. I love these out of the seed catalog. So I always save the seed catalog pages that have the pretty flowers in it. And a lot of things I don't fussy cut until I'm ready to use them. These again are ads. Ads are always, this is probably from Outdoor Photographer. Okay, we don't get that anymore, but, and the truth of the matter is that there are huge piles of magazines in the living room. All of these magazines come in, and you notice I had to peel them out of the plastic. A lot of times I don't get them read. I mean, I'll page through them, see which articles I might want to read, but there's a lot that I, just look at. Now, when we take a trip, there's usually some downtime in our trips, and a lot of times what I do is I take bags of magazines and empty one of these tubs, if I have an empty one, and I take the bags of magazines and turn them into one of these tubs. Needless to say, I don't need another image for a very, very long time, because I don't get to all of them. I probably can't use up all of the images I've got right now. It's just one of those, you've got to be able to use them, and I have been getting some fussy cut more than I used to, now that I have a way to store them. I didn't like to fussy cut anything until I was ready, because I didn't have a way to store it. And if you don't have a way to store it, it doesn't work very well. The other thing is that in here, this little book, I do have, there's a bunch of words I cut out that are very likely not because of the word, but because of the letters. Like this says small city, but I liked those letters. So, but now this one says discover, so I like that word. But so I sometimes just stick I sometimes get it just down to where it's small enough to stick in here, and stick it in there for the letters, because this takes a lot of time. Getting the letters sorted out like this takes a lot of time. I have found that if I make little piles, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and take the word and like cut the R into the R pile. Gotta have glasses. That's the R pile. This is the O pile. This is the L pile. O pile. And the C pile will be way up here. And cut up a bunch of words that way. All ready for some ransom notes. Yes, that's the whole, that's why I did it, Mariah. But it takes a lot to get them ready. And I like that kind of words on my art journal pages too. So, but if you do a whole bunch at one time, it makes it a heck of a lot easier than doing them one at a time. That's a C. And the L. And there are some letters that are very hard to find, but you don't tend to use them as much. Like this is a really cool letter. That was really cool word. Sometimes the font makes the difference as to whether or not I cut it out. So anyways, guys, I'm going to get ready and go. I have to go finish up my dinner. And we, for some reason, have thank you, Lisa, for taking care of that. I have made a big old mess. But, Mindy, I hope that helped. It was kind of, you know, I do like that page. I think it came out really cute. It's kind of disjointed. You're welcome, Mindy. Thanks, guys. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get ready to go. Let's put something cute on the table so that it comes up cute in the. There's my other one. Remember, we'll be live Friday afternoon. Oh, there it is, because it's got paint on it. Well, that's not the page I did, but let's see here. There's the page I did. Lisa and I'll be live Friday afternoon here on my channel, 1:30 Central Time. Okay, guys? Love you all, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.